It's showtime. Oh. It's time for the Belgian Grand Prix. Round 2 of PSGL, and we are here, hot off the back of round 1 in Australia. A race where we had to fight for every position, and actually, it didn't go too bad. If you haven't seen it, guys, link in the top right. Go check out the season opener. But yeah, today we're here for Spa, round 2. A track where I've had mixed fortunes in the past. A bit of a love-hate relationship with this track. I've had highs and very big lows here. But for this one, we are arriving after getting a P4 in round 1. So I'm hoping we can try and push on and break into that top 3 and get good results. So starting off with qualifying, we're going to see how we go. We do have some rain in the race, so that could be a big wild card. So let's see how it goes. Either way, qualifying first, and then we'll deal with the race after. Let's get to it. Right, here we go then. Into qualifying at Spa, a track with, mixed fortunes for me in the past, as you guys know. Now we're going to start out looking to hopefully have a good banker. The pace wasn't looking too bad in practice before this one. That looked terrible, but it might be effective. Now the flicking meta is important here. Ooh. Now turn 1 especially, you really have to try and flick the car. Instead, what I'm doing is flicking the car mid-corner with oversteer as we're trying to catch it at all times. Fighting it. Not really the best lap, and one big moment at the bus stop to finish off. I've never done that in the practice lobbies. And yeah, not the cleanest first lap as we do a subpar attempt. Not great. Not great. So 41.1 banker, I was doing like 40.6s really, so half a second. At least half a second to find if we can get it together. And yeah, we're going to begin our second lap here, looking to try and improve. Turn 1 a bit deep, this time again exit. Second gear's a myth. Everyone uses second gear, I can't do it. Out of turn 1. Exit let me down, and obviously I did try second gear, which backfired. So now into Les Combes, into the heart of the middle sector. We have Corny going quickest with a 0.2 as we look to try and claw back some time. But so far I'm not really finding anything, which is a bit of a surprise. Heading through turn 9, no name, or I believe it might be called Jackie X. Either way, down through Pouon, absolutely flat as we look to try and still find some time, but the delta basically hasn't moved from that half a tenth since Les Combes. So we are now finally finding a little bit as we approach Stavelot to close out sector 2 and begin sector 3 as we race down towards the bus stop chicane. Ain't no way that's purple. I forgot to press overtake. Oh, what an idiot. I thought I pressed it, but I must have tapped the brake or something. Oh, that's that one in the bin. Confidence is not feeling too great right now. So yeah, suddenly, a bad first run, a mistake in the second, and I don't really have a valid time on the board. We are currently last, and we have it all to do on this last run. So, we're going to lock in, go full send, and see what we can do. Turn 1, a little bit of a flick as we get the nose in. Good response, and we find a 10th and a half straight away. So a really good start to the lap, and exactly what we need to basically regain a little bit of confidence that we've lost in these first 2 runs. Over Radion as we head on to the Camel, straight down to 50% battery as we switch that off and get the DRS going. And now Les Combes, important to cut the first 2 curbs, to be really aggressive with that. First one, 4th gear, second gear, 4th gear, or second one in 4th gear. Now upshifting to 5th on the way out as we head towards turn 8. Try and stay tight and don't wash wide, and keep a nice tight line as we get back on the power. Through turn 9, just kiss the inside curb and let the car roll through. Not my best, lost about a 10th through there I reckon, all in all, as we go fully flat through Pouon, and we're still carrying that advantage from turn 1 up until this point. Now we know this time here, of course, we gained it last time, so just staying tight through the first one to open the left. Slight correction, but we find a 10th of a second, and now into Stavelot. Important to really get the exit here, as this time we do not forget to put on the battery, and we are going to find some more time. And now heading towards the bus stop, we are 3/10 up. Checkered flag drops, we are last out of the 14 cars that have set a time. There's quite a few quali bands in this one, so that's something to note as we head towards the bus stop chicane. On the anchors, down to 3rd, cut the curb, same for the second one. Try and keep the speed up as you floor it to the line, and we do a lovely job there to find that basically half a second that I said we had in our pocket, albeit it wasn't the lap I was looking for. I did go quicker in practice, and I was hoping to go basically into PB range with at least a 0.5, and we didn't quite make it. Now, speaking of 0.5, I do think P6 was quite easily achievable in that one, to be honest. So yeah, a bit of a shame didn't quite get that P6 because turn 8, turn 9, that's where the time was, and I kind of threw the lap away, and that wasn't ideal. Alexander Kraft, P1. My teammate Ryan Jacobs, though, is P2 on the front row, and that is a really good qualifying from him. I didn't quite have that sort of pace. Again, Spa has been a bit of an Achilles heel for me in the past, so yeah, we move. Either way, I'll take that. P8, not terrible, and one thing to note is that we have rain in the race, so that could be a big curveball. This is going to be a massive gamble. Like at the heart of the medium runners, like if it rains when it says it's going to rain, that's going to be right at the end of the race. And those who start halves could potentially stretch it straight to Inter. If it arrives early, then it's going to be money for the medium runners, I think. Not that it hinders the hard tire runners. Hard tire runners after lap 5 will be in the race. So, right, here we go then. It's showtime. We'll see how the strategy goes. Tyre saving is the name of the game. Lights on for Spa. And we're off for the Belgian Grand Prix in round 2. Last time out, of course, getting a really strong P4. Can we go one better today and get on the podium? Through turn 1, end plate for my teammate. Oh, he got damage.
Yep.
How?
Broke slightly too late.
Oh, damn it.
Fuck's sake.
To be fair, you might be out of this. But maybe just want to box now and get it out of the way and just try and stay out till the rain arrives. Go for another set of hard, see if you went harder.
Yep.
So, unfortunately, Ryan has damage, so that is going to really nerf his race. He'll be hoping for rain to get back in. So he's basically going to try and hold up some of those cars behind, as we are really cooking right now. The grip from the mediums is working. We've already moved up to P4. Lovely start around the outside of turn 1, overtaking 4 cars. And now, suddenly, we are on the cusp of a podium place. And yeah, we're looking to hopefully strike straight away while the iron's hot, the car tyres are cold. We've got a yellow behind.
Virtual safety car deployed. Slow down and maintain a positive delta. Virtual safety car is deployed.
Seems like a long enough VSC that you're going to benefit from this quite a bit. So, as I say that, the VSC ends. Ryan's going to box for a wing change, so he'll lose less time than normal.
Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until we get the green flags. VSC ending. Wait for the greens.
Now, Spa is a very short pit lane, so Ryan should lose less time than normal here.
Okay, clear.
Either way, back on the restart, and we're going to try and get stuck in now. Those ahead are really pushing on battery. Terrible restart. That one was huge, but everyone just backed off massively. I just took the calm approach, not using too much energy, and we are right on the back of Max Bellman here, heading on to lap 3. DRS will now be enabled as we throw the dummy into turn 1. Max, a bit deep, cold tyres, still probably on the hards, and we are right there, ready to move up, heading down towards Eau Rouge. Important to just get this timed right, over the top, of course, of Radion, and onto the Camel Straight, using a little bit of battery, but not too much if I can avoid it. Here we go, Camel Straight time. We're going to move to the right. We've got momentum and we get the pass done. Bellman backs out, and that is P3 into late commas. Suddenly, Corny also runs deep, and we're going to try just correct our line, but we're going to try and move up, and we do get the move, and we are up to P2. So great start from P8 to P2 in 3 laps. Accidental move for P2. Oh, force feedback there. Just jinked to the left for a second. Now, on to lap 4, force feedback bug aside, we're looking pretty comfortable, but now the game plan starts to shift, and we're shifting towards tyre saving. I don't really want to be leading here. Tyres are looking pretty good so far, fairly even. Where? 22 on the left rear. I'm quite happy for Lawrence to basically just drag us along. We get DRS, so no one can really overtake us. If I can keep this up, we'll be looking pretty good in 4 laps time. Keeping up with Lawrence, P1, but
Yeah.
definitely not as easy as it was a couple laps ago.
As long as you just stick with, you're fine.
So we're now arriving at the tyre crossover phase, lap 5. You would normally box around lap 8, lap 9, so if I can take it, hopefully what I'm hoping is lap 10, then we might be in a decent position. So we let Corny go, we're under no threat from the cars behind, so we'll let him go by, and we'll basically just, you know, relegate ourselves briefly here. Come on, Corny, man, I'm not trying to battle, keep it clean.
Conditions look stable at the moment. no rain currently expected. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
I'm just managing my tyres all the time. My left rear is 38, 39 now. So I'm trying to get to lap 10. That's going to be the goal.
15 minutes to rain I just got from Jeff.
Just need to tighten things up here. I'm 9.5 tenths away from Corny. Might lose DRS. So there is the first update regarding the weather. So we know rain is inbound. More or less with what it seems the strategy was at the start. It's not going to arrive earlier or later. So no surprises in principle, which doesn't help us. It helps those on hards who can go long, potentially straight onto inters, whereas we are going to have to box. Now, at this point, it got me debating about the game plan. And what do we do? Do we box early and just kind of, make the most of the hard tyre before the rain? Or do we just stick to the plan of going long, save tyres, stick with the leaders? In case the safety car comes out, we can, box with everybody else and keep track position.
We think we might see some rain. ETA about 15 minutes.
Well, I just got the message now, so literally almost a lap later. This is a crossroads now. Do I treat this race like a fully dry race and go another lap and then hope that I'll have good hards for the end, or do I go now to protect my lead medium runner status? I think I'm going to box this lap.
Yeah, I think that's the right call.
Wouldn't normally do this. I've done a good job of saving my tyres. My left rear is on 57, but now that is kind of the debate I'm having here. In the end, I'm going to opt to stick with the medium, but I am going to box now. I was going to go lap 10. We do have the tyre wear warning on. I could have gone one more. Pace was okay. But I want to box early to keep track position. Wow, I was nearly speeding there. I was right on the limit. Krysak's 10 seconds is in the train penalty. So we're now essentially the leader of this strategy on track. So we'll see if this works out or not. Alright, perfect pits. Lucas is in with me, so he's probably going to be following. So we'll see how that goes.
Look after these tyres now.
You might be close with Lucas here.
This compound.
Oh my god, no grip.
I'll go in front and then you can just hang around for a bit. Let them warm up.
No, appreciate it. That was way less grip than I thought out of the pits. That's probably the tyre pressures.
Yeah.
I'll just leave it in none, take a charge while I'm here. Your best bet is just to try and hang on and save and see if you can make it to the rain and hope that it rains enough.
Yep.
So we're going to see if we can get this to work, and we're going to do a little bit of teamwork with Ryan. I'll burn everything. I think Lucas is going to do the same thing though.
There's no point me fighting him, to be honest. You're better off working with him.
No, just...
No, he's nowhere near. Isn't that enough?
No, he's nowhere near, so we're going to move up here and get past Ryan, and he'll basically slot in behind. And yeah, just try and follow basically for as long as possible. I did burn everything. Just try and keep him behind if you can.
Alright.
If I give you DRS, if you can hang on for as long as possible.
Rain is forecast in just over 10 minutes time. Rain in 10 minutes.
Just try and stick with him if he gets by easily. It's up to you.
Slowed him up as best I could. I think it would have made too much of a difference, but
That's my bad. I didn't check behind. I didn't realise he'd got onto the left side.
it's alright.
Small little miscalculation there from me. I could have given Ryan slipstream to try and help him stay ahead of Lucas in that particular move. But either way, we've got a gap nearly of a second already. I don't know, hopefully he just would have emptied himself out on battery. That's what I'm banking on.
Yeah, he did. He was only just getting through me. No, I had none.
Yeah, I'm going to start pushing down the tyres because I think it will come down, it will rain. It's starting to get dark. The clouds are forming and tyre saving now is kind of out the window. We need to try and get on with it now and catch the cars ahead. The leaders are going to start to box, I believe, soon, and there they are. Alright, cars are in. So yeah, we're going to start getting some true positions of where everybody is. Now, hopefully we've got the tyres to fight in terms of, those are mediums. We want to try and have some tyres to fight and stick with the pack, especially with the weather transition. Krysak's 10-second pen up the road as we move back into the points. Provisionally, of course, still more cars yet to box. We've also dropped Lucas out of DRS. Those who stay out are going to try and chance it and just go to the Inter. That's my guess. So let's see. More cars in this case, it's Lawrence Patton, of course, was P1 when we were behind him. So we're going to move into P9 now on track. It seems hard tyres still out. Well, Lawrence is right there. Damn, on the medium, always got this wrapped up. Or hard tyre runners still out specifically, so they still have to switch and do their one stop. But will they? Will they try and go to the Inter? That was an insane stint from Lawrence, staying out on the hard tyre. This is the issue. The weather has lined up with a forecast, so if you can make it to the Inter on that hard tyre, you're going to be in the money, but We are not in the money. Oh, wait, what? I think I'm gone. I disconnected, I think. Now, if you consider we was ahead of Lawrence, who was net P1, we've suddenly had something weird happen right now.
Okay, be careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage.
On my end, I seem to have damage, and even though I've got like a pool screen, yeah, you can see my AI is pitting, and I've lost connection to the lobby basically. That's what happened.
You're P10.
I've quit to the menu because I don't know where I am. As in, I don't know if I, had some lag, which desynced me or what. I'm going to rejoin and just see where I am, but I think it's game over. I've got damage. So I tried to rejoin. Obviously, this is sped up like before. This was quite a long process, but this has effectively cost us our race entirely. Okay, I think I'm okay. Am I?
Yeah, P14. You're alright.
I don't know if I've got damage or not. I'm about to find out.
For me, I can't see any damage on you.
I don't have damage, no. I don't have damage. Okay, so it's not a total disaster, I don't think.
These are all on fresh mediums, just so you know.
Okay, I'll try and hang. I could have left and rejoined earlier, but I had no idea what was happening. Like, I thought I actually got damage and pit, so I thought it was GG's.
Come on, Rain. There it is. There it is.
Ask on the radio again, see how much it's going to be. So, as I'm getting my thoughts back together, suddenly now it started to rain.
10 minutes.
That's going to be very light rain then.
ETA on this rain clearing up is about 10 minutes, so just keep your concentration out there. You're doing well.
Got a warning at Pooh on that. All good. First one of the race. So there's confirmation on the weather status, and this weather change was pretty quick, as you'll see here. Oh my god, the grip is gone. Literally, from Stavlo down to the bus stop, it just went, like, drastically. So everybody's going to be in, they're going to be stacking. Everyone will switch to Inter pretty much. Right, I might gain for some double stacks here, so I might be able to recover some places, hopefully. If you look at the minimap, there's a couple of cars who are braving out another lap, but this is the time to switch to the Inter. So this is going to end under wet conditions right at the death with 3 laps to go. So it's going to be a really tense ending in this one at Spa. Don't think I gained much from any double stacks, but I'm P11, so I might be able to get something out of this if I'm lucky.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
Your eyes disabled. Shit.
Hello?
Virtual safety car, virtual safety car. Reduce speed immediately and keep a positive delta. Right, drop your speed. Our delta's too low and we're going to risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately. Okay, the safety car is out. Safety car is out.
This has really thrown this race off.
Oh, you've left again.
Yeah, I've just realised.
Okay, let's get ready to go racing again.
Am I still here?
Safety car in this lap as well. Yeah.
I'm going to leave and rejoin. I might just get back in time.
Yeah, I think you will.
My internet's playing up big time. I mean, that's simply unbelievable timing. I speed this up as I have to leave and rejoin once again.
Yeah, we're not even at the final chicane yet. He hasn't gone. Oh, he's gone. Go!
Hopefully my AI can hold on. And yeah, literally on cue, the leaders went, and it's not going to be great for us. Oh my god.
No, you're fine.
I'm going to get it now. Now, the cars behind got shafted because they couldn't overtake me due to, yellow flag / not being able to pass to the finish line. And my AI was very slow on the restart. So already, with only a lap and a half to go, we are on a 1.7 second gap to the train ahead. So another disadvantage. Good thing is, these little wings will help us on the straight. To be a bit of a tricky car to pass. So yeah, Spezzy behind, of course the runner-up in Tier 7 last season. He's got the run here. No DRS. I've got more straight line speed. I tried to move over, but at the minute I have no confidence or grip with the track. Yeah, these guys have more downforce. Now the reason for that is of course because I disconnected, so I kind of lost contact with the track for a bit. I'm still not sure if I'm going to hold on to the end of the race here with this internet. It's a bit of a mental thing where of course I left the lobby, the track got worse, and I didn't really know what grip levels we had until we regained control of our car, which was at turn 1. And by that point, it was too late. I was, too far back. Spezzy was right behind, of course, because of the AI restart, and nothing happened. It was too much of a penalty to recover in this one, so GG for us, this one. Impossible.
That's why I said I didn't want a wet race.
Well, there we go. Unfortunately, it wasn't to be. The disconnection happening twice at really bad times, really critical points in the race. I don't think the strategy was the best. I think we got a bit unlucky with the timing of the rain. I was banking on the rain being a bit sooner. I did a good job in the first stint. I thought my first stint was really good, managing the tyres. In hindsight, I probably would have gone till lap 10 and extended a bit just to try and have a better second stint, a bit better tyres. But, you know, hindsight 2020, we do get a point, which is a small consolation, but it's not really enough considering where we were. In terms of the championship, I don't really know how things really look. The field's quite mixed up. I think we're going to probably drop down a little bit. Hopefully we're still in the top 8 if we're lucky. And yeah, we go again next round and we'll try to fight back and claw back some positions. But that was a shame. The pace wasn't as good today as it was in Australia. I've struggled with Spa. As you guys know, I've got a bit of a love-hate relationship with this track. But not a terrible race by any means. Just a bit unlucky, I think, today. We can put it down to just bad timing on the disconnection. Either way, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did. Let's try to smash 1,000 likes on the League Racing content. Subscribe for more daily F1 25 content. And yeah, as always, guys, links down below at the top of the description regarding all my social medias and platforms where I post other content. And yeah, cheers for watching. As always, check out the 2 videos on screen. A massive shout out to channel members. I'll see you guys soon. Take care. And let's goodbye from me. Ciao, ciao.